Hi, I'm Mama G. I was living a pretty cushy lifestyle in Toronto, but it was freaking mundane. I couldn't continue living in my comfort knowing there was so much out there for me to see. So I quit my job, packed my things, and left. This is month 3 of travel. Come along with me. At this point, you just know that Shaisa is inevitable. It's honestly worse to resist it. As you can see, I have a skin reaction because apparently my spleen channel, TCM, traditional Chinese medicine, it's not operating that well. It's because I'm not processing fats, nuts, oils in a proper way. It's too much for my body. It's been quite a journey. I'm still in the middle of my 4 days of traveling currently. I didn't realize that I needed an India visa just to be able to do the layover, but it just was too late. I went to Germany and I talked to the people there and they couldn't let me on the actual flight. And if I was another person, I would probably try to fight my way onto that plane, but obviously that wouldn't work and I just killed them with kindness. I got on another flight. I just had to wait like 10 hours at the airport, which was great because I got to work and chill and sleep and take care of myself. I'm thankful I'm here. I'm just gonna pack up and probably like get some things in the city before I can't anymore. That feels a lot more realistic to me. Big dramatic reveal! I'm in Thailand. So it's been 3 days since I got here and I have had no desire to film because I need to acclimate. Seriously, the first day that I got here I was probably like the most disappointed I'd ever been because I guess I just had so many expectations from the things people have said. I was so tired and so ungrounded. I had been traveling for probably 4 or 5 days straight. No, sorry, there's a break in Bangkok. I'm feeling a lot better. Also, I'm doing video work in exchange of being able to eat and sleep here. It's a really wonderful center called Ananda Yoga Detox Center here in Koh Phangan, Thailand. So I've just moved into my single room. I was in a dorm for the past couple of nights and I'm a little bit delirious because I'm on day 3 of a fast. So I decided the moment I got here to embark on a fast because these white marks all over my skin and it's very clear that there's something going on with my liver and my gallbladder, and thankfully this is a detox center. And then I have a kolima, which is a enema. It's called an enema. I'm gonna load up my butt with a bunch of I'm gonna load my booty up with coffee and then flush that out so I can help with the bile production and help my liver, keeping me healthy because I've been eating a lot of sugar in Costa Rica. A lot of sugar, like Fruitus lupus, freaking just hella sweet. It's been 2 months of me traveling and don't get me wrong, I really love exploring and adventuring and seeing new sights, but I feel like I've been craving home and I feel like that was my entire intention of leaving Toronto, is to try to find a new home, but there is so much grounding energy in the familiar. So now that I have my own space, I've been able to negotiate because I know my worth, baby. I know my f***ing worth. This is mine, all mine for the next 2 months, and I get to make it familiar to me. So come as we jazz it up a little bit. So insane. It already feels like home. Palo Santo first. Highly recommend you do your research before purchasing Palo Santo. but these trees take a very long time to grow, and usually, customarily, you're supposed to pick them when they've already died, when the tree has fallen. But because of how popular they are, people tend to just harvest them. So do your research, but live your life. Just do your research. There's no judgment here. I'm so excited to eat tomorrow, but right now I'm hyper focused on my body's healing. I'll explain, I'll never know. I love that I have a window. I love that. I'm so thankful. This is what happens when you ask for what you're worth. When I first arrived, I was gonna be getting a dorm and eating off of the teacher training buffet meals. And when the woman who owns the retreat center proposed how many videos she wants in exchange for the accommodations, I told her that's not possible. I mean, it is possible, but that means I have to do far less work for you. And so I gave her a bunch of options, 3 tiers of varying values, and I told her how much I'm worth and how much I get paid per hour. And we were able to come to a beautiful agreement, and now I feel so much more honored for my work, and I want to give 110% of my energy and time and value into the content that I create, because she sees me and she values me and she's compensating me fairly for what I'm doing. So I'm thankful, and let this be a lesson to ask for what you deserve. Do not be afraid to ask for the things that you want in life. The worst thing that could happen is they say no. If you never ask, you never know. That's been the theme. If you never ask, you never know. And I know. Bitch, I know now. This is Mama G manifesting her dream life. I cannot believe I'm in Thailand right now. I just want to send a lot of gratitude for myself, my guides, how much hardships I've gone through to get to where I am currently. Because this was not an easy road. I genuinely thought I'd be in Toronto for a very long time, trying to save money in order to get here, but it kind of like speed tracked because of the whole situation. So another theme that had been occurring before I left, you'd be surprised at how quickly things can change in such a short amount of time. And I really feel that. I'm also gonna rent a scooter. If you don't know, I actually got in a motorbikeing accident back in the Philippines when I was in Asia last time, but personally believe that I was just not ready. I was really anxious, I'd never driven before. But with the experience that I have now, and if I were to treat a motorbike like it was a bike in terms of confidence, like I'm biking through the city, then I feel like I'm gonna be able to do this a lot more clearly, because being on a motorbike gave me a lot of anxiety, but I think it's worth the time and investment if I'm gonna be running around. I don't want to have to pay. That's true. Instead of paying 200 baht each time, I could just rent my own scooter. The heck? Yeah, I'm gonna do it. It feels like I'm in my body. I need to build confidence so that when I drive back home, I can. Oh, I feel so grateful. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. So far this entire week, I'm just gonna be shooting around the teacher training, the resort, the restaurant, and editing some of the things that I did for Soul School last month. So here's some clips of my life. Watching the red dot of the sun descend into the cloudy ether, nothingness, fading into the light. The lack of the familiar brings desire for safety. I'm feeling lost, not an inhabitant of my own temporary body, but a visitor. I see people all around me, but I know none of them, and it scares me. It's like my parents moved me to a new school, and I'm this strange new kid, with everyone's first impressions being how I look, with all these seemingly unhealthy white splotches littering my skin. Slowly. It must get worse before it gets better. Trust in the timing of your life.